Hey you guys, welcome back to Mayfield Ranch. I'm Katie, and today I thought I'd show you what the garden looks like. So yesterday was Thanksgiving. We had some people over. There was a minor incident out here. Some of the littles wanted to come check out the animals, which is fine. But when they came and checked out the garden and tried out some veggies, they left the gate open. I came out last night to feed goats, chickens, everybody was in this backyard animal garden. So I'll show you what it looks like. We're pretty much done with garden tours out here for this year. There might be a couple things left for fall, so I'll show you what that looks like. So most of the things I planted for fall, the goats got. They found the good stuff. Some of the stuff has gotten damaged by the freeze, but the cabbages here that I planted are the only things I see that they didn't find. Over here, the spinach was from the frost, but I had a bunch of peas planted right here. They got all of that, so unfortunately, no more peas. They knew right where that was, and they went after it. Most of the peppers have all been damaged by the frost. I did have like some broccoli, some things in here. They got all that. They found all the good stuff for fall. I did intend on pulling out a couple of these pepper plants, specifically this one on the corner right here, this one, the Sugar Rush peach plant, but we had a frost and that took care of that, so I'm gonna let it go. We do have a couple leftover squash out here, but all the basil, all the tomatoes, everything's been damaged by the frost, including the spinach, at least the top of it, and all these beans that I had planted. Everything, the goats got everything in here that was still good, and everything else is damaged by the frost. So all done in that backyard garden. Here are some of my planters, all these tomatoes, everything's gone there. We do have a couple plants that look like they're not frost sensitive, so those are still alive. We need to harvest those though, they're ready. My other containers over here, everything's done with the frost. I did pull in a few containers into the greenhouse just to try to overwinter them in here. So we'll do that. There might be a couple more things I'll bring in. All the strawberries still look pretty good. The backyard garden is kind of hit and miss, so a lot of it has been damaged by the frost. We didn't take any measures to try to protect it. Some of the peppers still look okay though. These Brazilian starfish look good. A lot of these peppers over here, we can still harvest some of these. The eggplants did die, but there's plenty of peppers still on these to harvest and use. And then for the most part, everything else is pretty much gone. Like this cucumber, these pepper plants, although there's a lot of peppers on them, the plants themselves have been damaged by the frost. The green onions are still fine. Everything else, the beans, these long beans are done. I do have a bunch of hot peppers in here. I think I'll pull these out and try to overwinter some of these pepper plants, and then I want to harvest all my habaneros. Just some more peppers over here. A lot of these are jalapenos and some different varieties of peppers. All these plants have been damaged by the frost, so we'll harvest the last of the peppers on them and then we'll be done. I might try to pull one of these jalapeno plants in for overwintering. This pineapple sage still looks really good, so I have in a pot here under the porch and it's really pretty. The frost hasn't gotten to it yet, so that's still looking really good. Thanks you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you're not already subscribed, please be sure to do so you can catch updates each week. See you guys next week.